Alright, let's play some dots. What? Whoa! They brought it back? Whoa! Whoa! Dude, this is what I wanna see when I want to play the game. I wanna see some motivation.
Yeah, boy.
Amazing. Holy crap, dude. I wonder if it's gonna like put some pressure on low-end PCs or laptops. Because if you get disconnected or the game suddenly shuts down, it might give you trouble starting it back on. Anywho, let's jump right in, and I'm gonna show you one of my replays with Pango, and I'm gonna show you a step-by-step build, item build, and what to do, where to position yourself, and etc. Alright, the first thing you wanna do is buy in the buying phase is Tango, one healing soul, one mango, one fairy fire, and calling bed and twine branches. This is item build is gonna be mostly every time. The reason you cannot buy Ring of Protection or Gauntlets of Strength or Slippers of Agility on Tango is that you cannot trade with enemy sports or cores, or I mean safe lane carry. The only thing Pango is good at is hit and run. He can just hit people and run away from them easily. So it's not a hero that you wanna. It's not like a hero like Centaur. So this is gonna be your early game items, but after that you're gonna wanna make a magic stick. But it's only good against those heroes that spam their skills or rely on their skills, like Phantom Assassin, heroes like Zakiro, if they have sport like that. But against Lifestealer or Sven, it's not gonna be that much viable, but it's mostly good to pick up magic stick most of the times. After you getting your magic stick, you can go for boots, but if you're getting good farm, just average farm, and you're close to making your javelin, you can go for it, but it's advised to go for boots first, because it's gonna help you out in lane and run away from the enemy core and spot when you're low. Again, you can upgrade your magic stick to magic wand depending on the laning phase and what heroes the enemies have picked. Because the enemy has Phantom Assassin, I'm gonna upgrade my magic stick later on to magic wand. Then after after you get your javelin, you wanna go for Maelstrom, because that is gonna just snowball your farm so much insanely that enemy is not gonna be able to handle you in the lane, in the mid game, or in the late game. Now the next item is gonna be either Arcane Boots or another Javelin. But it solely depends on your laning phase. If you're getting hammered on lane, so you cannot make even Maelstrom. You can only make one Javelin and just go back to the your jungle. Or let's just imagine that you have magically managed to survive the lane, and now you have Javelin. And what you wanna do is just pull this small camp and pull it to the big camp, and you can hit both of them like this. This is gonna snowball your farm insanely, and you can probably do it for the big camp, but it's really hard to do it. Right. Let me check if we can do it. And also the Pango is viable in Radiant camp. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. You can do it for the big camp as well. The reason why Pango is good for Radiant is because of these two camps are so close to each other. But in Dire, they changed this camp. It was here, but they moved it to here. Now you cannot do it with them. You can do it with the Ancient camp, but it's not really worth it, because the Ancient camp does not easily die with the level 3 Shashbaku. And you have only one Javelin, it's not gonna help you very much. So how to decide between Javelin or Arcane Boots? If you believe you're gonna be fighting the enemy teams again and again, you wanna go for Javelin. But if you're gonna farm in jungle a bit more than fighting, you can go for Arcane Boots for that strict mana reason. You can also get the clarities from your courier, but Arcane Boots is probably it's gonna be necessary because your spells take so much mana. Anyways, you get that Arcane Boots, you get that Javelin, and after that you wanna transition your Javelin into Monkey King Bar. Yes, Monkey King Bar. It's gonna give you so much damage output. With Swashbuckle, it really transitions well, and you get insane damage output on an enemy. in team fights you want to hit your swashbuckle with up to 2 people. You can only maybe get to 3 people, but if you can hit 2 people with your swashbuckle, is insanely good. So the next item on the list is gonna be mechanism. So if your team is having a bad game, you can skip your monkey king bar and make mechanisms to help them in team fights. But if you're having a good game and you would wanna make monkey king bar. After mechanism and monkey king bar, you can either go for skull dasher or guardian grave. So what Guardian Grave is gonna do for you is it's gonna give you a basic dispel and help you and your team by giving them a heal and mana boost. And what Skull Dasher it does is it's gonna transition well with your Swashbuckle and it's gonna just disable the enemy cores or cords when they're turning their spells or just in crucial moments. At this point, the game is probably gonna be over, but if it's not, you can make a Abyssal Blade, and that's the end of his item builds. Now, coming to his skill build, you always wanna mix your Swashbuckle and Lucky Shot whenever possible, and upgrade his ultimate whenever possible. Now, you might be thinking why I'm not recommending his Shield Crush, because it's not really that good at all. It does like 75 damage on level 1 and on level 4 it does 300 damage. We wanna transition our item build with our skill build. We wanna build the right click Pango, the attacking Pango. Like Monkey King Bar transitions well with his swashbuckle, but Shield Crush doesn't do much with his item. Now there are some exceptions to leveling up his Shield Crush, like you're gonna see right here that I was almost 100% dead, but I level up my Shield Crush to live and you got a kill in return. But you never ever want to level up your Shield Crush before your Swashbuckle or Lucky Shot or your ultimate. Now one thing I want to mention is that this item is not 100% what you want to do always. Like you just imagine if they have a Bat Rider or a hero that has targeting spells like Lion or Nina or something that you can dispel with Lotus, like some stuns, stun like that. You wanna make Lotus up, or if enemy has X or a Legion Commander, you wanna make Evil Scepter, so you can just stop them from killing your team. Alright, when not to pick Pango. If you see enemy has picked Bug, Grimstock, or Bane, you definitely do not want to pick Pangolier, because these 3 heroes will counter your ultimate so hard that you won't be able to do anything. And enemy could easily kill you if they have ranged heroes. Otherwise, if you don't see those picks, you can always pick Pango and rely on him because he's a super strong hero. Now coming to positioning, you always want to position yourself behind your carry or mid, because they're gonna try to kill your safe lane or mid lane hero. So you always want to be ready to counter initiate and use your Shoshbuckle on them and just deal devastating damage on enemy Scorch or Cores. And you can always use your Rolling Thunder if shit goes crazy. As you saw here, I didn't get too close to Pia or Razor, because if they got their hands on me, I would easily die to them. Now last thing I want to mention is that understanding your strength as a hero, you don't always want to be so scared. Like you can see here that my ogre is getting beaten down, and they have griefs and 10 assassin close. But I stood there and helped my friend, and I started to fight the Pia. And here Fair Fire worked, and yeah, I used Magic Step to fight him. But now that we can die to each other, it's a 50-50 person game. So we both backed off and just healed and went to laning phase. Thank you for your time. I hope this helped you.